Well,
He told me before the call when we chatted to me, Mal, I'll be short and brief tonight.
yeah, I will be. Last night, I mean, you may get to hear this twice. I think it's worth hearing twice, to be honest with you. Not because I'm the author of it, but I did a little exercise with people in the United States of America. There's over over 300 million people here, and I ask you to imagine with me that could you get 10% of 300 million people in your business over time? That's about 30 million people, right? And I don't think that's probably not possible, probably not going to happen. So, what if we just got a little more realistic and said, what about 1%? 1% of 300 million. That's 3 million people. Again, probably not. Let's cut that in half. That's a half of a percent of people. Now, you got to work really hard to get a half a percent of the population, right? That's 1.5 million people. Can it be done? I have to say it can be, because I had the good fortune of that happening with me and the company of Zango. In fact, had a couple of million distributors. It's incredible. You don't do these things by yourself, and I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to ask you right now, all of you, grab a pen, piece of paper, pencil, piece of paper, anything to write on. I'm going to share some things with you, show you just exactly how this can work out for you. I'm not suggesting to any of you, I'm not making income claims, not guaranteeing anything. There's no free lunch in life. There never has been. There probably never will be. Well, in certain instances, maybe that's true, but it's not true for us. We're entrepreneurs here, and we want to find out how to do this, how to be successful at it. So I'm going to talk about real numbers, real, not only possibilities, but I think probabilities. If you if you're coachable and you're willing to put in the phone calls, attend the Zooms, bring guests to the Zooms, just do some basic things, nothing complicated about what we do. You just have to get your mind right. Stand guard at the door of your mind, number one. There's people, sometimes they're the people that love you the most. They want you to be successful in life, but they just don't want you to be more successful than they are. So, you just have to stand guard at the door of your mind, and all kinds of things there to steal your dream every day. Just don't allow it to happen. Get involved in self-development somehow. Is it Jim Rohn? That was my personal mentor. I recommend him highly. You would assume that, but there's plenty of others out there. There's all kinds of people that's been before us. They've blazed the trail for us, and all we need to do is kind of study them. And they teach us. They don't teach us what to do. They teach us how to think, how to use this brain that God gave us. And I'm going to teach you how to use your brain here tonight, and what I think is very realistic for people that really have made a quality decision. And success is a decision. You just decide. So if you've decided that Oliabo is for you, and you're willing to take direction and do some simple, basic things, I want to talk to you about a duplicating system that makes all the sense in the world to me. I've lived this before. This is what we did back in the Zango days, some 23 years ago. We all took a look at the compensation plan. There's a lot of similarities with this plan and ours back in those days. However, this one is more lucrative and easier because of this horizontal compression that Malcolm just explained to you. Easier to uh, easier to accomplish your goals in this comp plan with the horizontal compensation. I'm tongue tied here tonight. Here's what I ask you to do: get you a pen, piece of paper. I'm talking about a duplicating model. What we did 23 years ago, we had a juice. It was called Zango. Most of you are familiar with it. And it was a case of juice. A case of juice was worth 100 points. Two cases were worth 200 points. Real similarities there with our Prima today, 100 CV on each order of Prima. So we decided right from the beginning, it wasn't called a double down, but it was a double power start, fast start pay back in those days. So we decided, number one, as a team, we're not going to leave any money on the table. We're going to need the two cases of juice. We're going to need the two Prima packages here. We're going to need that. I'm going to take it. My wife's going to take it. You probably have a significant other. If you don't, you can use the others as samples, whatever you want to do. But we all decided, number one, not to leave any money on the table. We're gonna do the maximum in order to qualify to be paid everything that we're entitled to be paid. So we started out as a group, three and me. Same situation here today, three and me. So we're gonna personally enroll three people. Now you're welcome to sponsor a lot more than three, and many of you have, many of you will. Some may say, well, aren't you know what? I'm just going to say what Ray says. I'm going to find me three good people and I'm going to build myself a duplicating model. We're all going to be on two Prima subscription every month. And it works just like this. This is just the way network marketing works. The reason I say this all the time, Malcolm, is it's just the truth. When three and me means everybody does the same thing. Nobody's doing anything any different. Nobody's doing anything that's hard. And let's talk about the cost of a product for a minute. I've never in 40 years have I ever paid a single penny for any product that I was representing. Never once. It was always free. Why is it free? Because they pay me to share it with other people. So cost is not an issue for me. Number one, I think it's a bargain for what it promises to do for all of us. It is, I mean, it's a slam dunk as far as I'm concerned. So you get started with three and me. Everybody duplicates, everybody gets their three. On your first level, you have three. Your second level, you have 9 people. And it works just like this. Everybody's doing the same thing. Get three, everybody does two. Get three, everybody does two primas. Everybody gets three, everybody does two primas. So nobody has to guess about what is my role in this organization that I'm building. Your role is you get three and everybody gets on two primas. They'll order other products throughout the month. I mean, they'll order some olive oil, they'll order some flex, they'll order some skincare products, but you're going to do the basics each and every month. We all get three, we all get two primas every month. It goes 3, 9, 27, 81, 243 people in your group now. When they get their three, it's 729 people. I'm down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only down 6 levels, Malcolm, 6 levels. Now, you add all those up, it's more than 1,000 people. And if you heard me last night, I've done a little bit of just rounding numbers and calculations of this commission plan. With 1,000 people in your organization, you did in this particular scenario, you didn't get any more than 3. Guess what? None of them got any more than 3. Everybody just got 3. Everybody got 3, was on 2 primas a month. After a period of time of staying focused, standing guard at the door of your mind, participating in the Zooms, be a bringer of people to the Zooms. Let us help you with 3-way calls. We'll help you. I mean, we're here to help you. It's what we do. And we're pretty good at what we do. You bring us somebody where the timing is right for them. Key word there, key phrase. Timing's got to be right for people. But just in that little scenario, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels, like Malcolm said, it doesn't happen perfectly that way, but I want you to get a picture. It can be pretty close to perfect if people understand. Pardon me. There's a motorcycle race going on out in front of my house. I hope that everybody didn't hear that. In any event, that's about 1,000. That's more than 1,000 people in your organization. And with the commission schedule here at Oliabo, that's about 10. I'm just going to round it off. It's about $10,000 a month. Actually, more than that. You're at about an extra $120,000 a year. Now, I would suggest that $120,000 a year. Maybe you're not getting wealthy at 120,000 a year, but you add that to probably what you already have, what you have coming in. I mean, it's lifestyle. It is lifestyle. And here's what I venture a guess, and I'm just going from absolute experience in 40 years of doing this. You get somebody to that level, they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. They're going to go on in just a year or two. They're going to probably double that income and triple it. That's how you get to the quarterly bonuses in the 6 figures. So, but at least make a decision. You're going to hang in here with us. You're going to take directions. You're going to stand guard at the door of your mind. You're not going to buy all the stories, and people are going to give you all kinds of stories. I can buy this product for here, for there, for less, and this. Nobody has what we have. Not anybody. We have an absolute exclusivity on what I believe to be probably the best nutritional product that I've ever seen in my 40-year career. I'm a little prejudiced. I get it. I've worked with these people. I know them. I trust them completely. I know they'll do exactly what they say they're going to do. They don't brag about having integrity. They just live it every day. Worked with them for a long, long time. You know, it made me wealthier than I was when I found them. So I've known them. You're right. I've known the whole Morton family for over 30 years. Trust these people completely. Folks, if you'll keep attending these Zooms, keep inviting people, and I'm gonna, look, there's many ways. I get it. Many ways. Maybe you have a better way of building these businesses than I do. But I can share with you what's always worked for me. And I would suggest you just internalize this. I want you to make that list. It's so important. I find very few people make this list. I don't know why. It's a mystery. Jim Rohn would say, I don't know, you don't know, nobody knows. It's a mystery. But those that do make the list that I ask them to make it 25 to 50 long. Everybody has 25 to 50 people that they've got a pretty close relationship with. And these are people that believe in you, people that like you, and people that trust you. We all have that list. So make that list, start making the calls, and you just simply, people only buy your genuineness. They don't buy anything else. I can't give you a word for word script. I had people calling me today saying, tell me exactly what you said last night. And I said, no, I want you to say it the way you would say it. These are they know you, they believe in you, they like you, they trust you. They know your words. Don't try to use mine, but get as close as you can. If I call up Malcolm and he's on my list to say, Malcolm, I got a question for you, brother. Is our relationship good enough that you would watch a 7 minute, 11-second little video? Just take a minute. Is our relationship good enough that you would do that for me? For a couple of reasons. Number one, it will inform you of what I'm doing today, what I've decided to do. And I'm hoping that you could have some interest. It's okay with me if you do or if you don't, but I didn't want to take a chance. Now I'm paraphrasing here. This is just me talking. I didn't want to take a chance that you could have some interest and I didn't call you. Is our relationship good enough that you'll watch that if I send it over to you? 7 minutes, 11 seconds, and I just wait for the answer. Can I tell you what the answer is every time? Every time the answer is sure. If you made your list properly, the answer is sure, Ray, I'll listen to it. So I encourage you to do that. If you don't know where that 7 minute, 11-second video is, it's in your back office. It's all in a Vimeo file. You go to your back office right in the middle of the page. There's a little screen there. I'm talking about my iPhone, a little different on a computer. And it's scrolling through videos and it says video library. Just click on it. And you'll see many videos that you can use, but you'll see the one. They have the timestamp on the bottom. It's 7 minutes, 11 seconds. Gordon Morton right in the very front of that video. That's the video that I'm using. And why would I use that? Because I know there's three things people care about. They care about the company, care about the product, and they care about the compensation plan. But I think the thing they care about the most is the company. What kind of company is this? That little video is brilliant. It's brilliant to show you what kind of company they are. And that's gonna interest people, I think, more than almost anything that we have now. There'll be revisions of all of these. I mean, he owns a media company. They're going to just get better and better and better. For right now, that one's perfect. Used it several times today, and several people are going to come in because of it. So do that. Just hey, it's just every day. Whistle while you work. Make the phone calls from your list. Get your three going. And what would they do? They would just duplicate what I asked you to do here tonight. You do that, you'll grow a business and you'll grow it rather quickly. You may surprise yourself. I promise you, it's just not as hard as people think it is. And I have an announcement right away. Talk to Gordon. The tins, we're going to have those pretty soon because he is air freighting those tins from China. Now, that is a big commitment. I mean, when you air freight tons of nice little presentation tins like we have here in the Prima product, they are flying in the air as we speak. So Gordon told me, he said, I just decided to pull the trigger. I didn't want to wait for the boats to come over. So they're on their way. We'll probably get this nice bag the first time we get the product. After that, it'll be the presentation tins. Hey, Malcolm, I could, you know me, I'm from Oklahoma. I talk slow, talk too much. I could go on for a long, long time. Everybody, we appreciate you being here. I mean, honestly, we do. But I just want to encourage you. Look, you cannot build this thing unless you get involved. You got to get really involved. I applaud you. You're here, okay? But you got people that you personally sponsored. They're not here. Where are they? You know? Did you call them today? Did you remind them that the Zoom was tonight? Probably not. Most of you probably didn't. You gotta get in the habit of doing that. We're in the communication business. If we want to build this 3-9-27-81, we got to communicate with people. We need to call them up. We don't need to force them. We just need to ask them and remind them, hey, Malcolm, don't forget tonight's our Zoom. Get a guest or two. Be sure and be there. I want to see you there. I want you to support me because I'm supporting you. Do that. Get really good at communicating with people. You'll grow a business. I promise you. If you don't quit, it's just a matter of time before you hit those numbers that I talked to you about tonight. Are you going to get 2 million? I don't know. It's a good chance you probably won't. But you just might. You might be that rare person like I was. And, here's what I know. We're at the very beginning of this thing. We don't have product delivered yet. So there's going to be millions of people involved in Oliabo. You can count on that. So, mathematics suggests that if you get involved early and you stand guard at the door of your mind and you give it everything you got, there's an excellent chance your fair share are going to be underneath you in this business. So don't take it lightly. Don't get caught doing less than you can do. I promise you, you'll feel really good about yourself when you make the decision every day. I said last night, Jim Rohn taught me this. None of us can ever beat procrastination. But he said, look, you drive it in one small corner of the house. That way you get to live in the rest of the house. So up every morning. I mean, I drive procrastination in the corner of the house. I get to live in the rest of it. I pick up my phone. I do some Zooms. I do some calls. I visit with good friends like some of you on here tonight. Sometimes, Malcolm, we don't even talk about business, but you know what? We're establishing that relationship. I'm for them and they're for me. We're going to win together. That's what it's all about.